These are the echoes of Firebird Spirit, prayers, messages, and sacred moments carried on breath and flame. No video, no distractions, just voice. For driving, for walking, for sitting still. Let the words find you, wherever you are. Because sometimes the soul hears better with its eyes closed.
Hey everybody, it's great to see you today. I think we have an exciting time planned for us and our time together. This is the first Sunday of the month, so we will be celebrating sort of a communal meal together. Everybody is welcome, as always, if you feel like joining us. It does come out of the Christian tradition, but if it feels right, join us. And if not, we hope you'll stick around and pray for and with us anyway, okay? It is the act that is meant to help us recognize that we are in the presence of the sacred, which we can be in anywhere, anytime, right? However you define that. In my case today, I'm going to use a piece of bread, some bread that was made by a friend of mine, Bill. A couple of days ago, he gave it to me when I went to his house, and we visited for a few hours. And so his presence is there in the bread for me, as well as whatever presents we all bring to the table. And I'll be using some, probably some unsweetened iced tea. So feel free to use whatever you have there, soda or coffee or tea or water or juice, and or wine, I suppose, or bread, crackers, cookies, whatever. It's the idea that we are coming together, and it's kind of a big potluck, spiritual potluck. So bring whatever you have. The other thing about our service today is that it falls on a holiday here in the States, honoring our Independence Day 249 years ago. I think that all of us in this community of hope would agree that we have not fully lived up to the potential that our founders envisioned for us. But we're still working at it. So during the prelude, you saw some of what we are focusing on this month at Firebird Spirit to try and get us closer to forming a more perfect union. I guess that's kind of it for announcements. We'll just kind of work our way through this whole Independence Day holiday. But I invite you to settle in, ground yourself first, and then we'll come together and ground ourselves collectively and center ourselves. So first, for this grounding in a personal moment of reflection, you can pause the video if you want, really dive into it. If you're in a room with others, you might want to share the answers. If not, you might want to journal them or talk about them, think about them later. But here's the question to help us kind of narrow our focus for our time together. What does real freedom look like to you? Real freedom. And how might you help create that kind of freedom for someone else? Hit the pause button on your device. Share your thoughts if you're with others. Include them in the comments section below if you want, or journal about them if you're by yourself. Take as long as you need. When you're ready, release the pause button, and we will meet you on the other side where all of us will come and center ourselves for this time together. Ready? Pause.